Two fast-growing wireless brands. One big question. Which one really delivers? On the left, Mint Mobile. Prepay and save with flexible plans. On the right, Boost Infinite. Postpaid unlimited data and multi-network power. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points. By the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might just surprise you. All right, here's our roadmap. We're going to look at price and payment, network and coverage, plan variety, international and roaming, hotspot features, and, yep, support and experience. So, whatever matters most to you, we've got it covered. Kicking off with price and payment. Let's start with Mint Mobile. This one is seriously all about saving coin, but only if you prepay for a bunch of months. Their lowest price? $15 a month. But that's got to be paid for a full year up front. Kind of wild, right? So, prepay equals major discounts, but if you're not cool with paying piles in advance, not super flexible. Now, Boost Infinite. Way more traditional. You pay monthly, no big commitment, which is awesome for people who hate paying up front. Sounds chill until you see it. Rates start at $25 a month, and, oh, surprise, taxes and fees are not included in that headline price. So, if you're watching your wallet, Mint absolutely wins here. But yeah, only if you prepay. Moving on to network and coverage. Mint Mobile runs on T-Mobile's 5G, and honestly, in most cities or suburbs, it's rock solid. But, and this is a big but, Mint doesn't let you pick your network, and you could get deprioritized if things get congested. On the flip side, Boost Infinite lets you hop among AT&T, T-Mobile, or even Dish's new network. That means if you're out in rural areas or you travel around a ton, Boost definitely gives you more options. Sometimes the speeds are a tad inconsistent, and just a heads up, if you finance a device, it might be locked. But Boost Infinite comes out on top for coverage. More flexibility, especially outside the big cities. Next up, plan variety. Mint Mobile gives you choices. 5 gigs, 15 gigs, 40 gigs, or unlimited. Like, you can really dial in your spend based on your usage, which is awesome for light users, families, whoever. But unlimited isn't truly unlimited. After 40 gigs, it slows down. Boost Infinite, pretty much all in on unlimited. Every plan has unlimited data, except it's 30 gigs to 50 gigs of high speed before it throttles. Also, some plans let you upgrade to a new iPhone every year, which is wild. Still, if you want small data plans or absolute control, Mint wins it. Boost's no limited data option means you pay for more than you need, which is kinda meh if you're not a heavy user. Quick fun fact for you. Did you know Mint Mobile was actually bought by Ryan Reynolds back in 2019? Yep, the Deadpool guy. I mean, who wouldn't want their carrier run by a Hollywood star? Let's get back to it. Let's talk international and roaming. Mint Mobile throws in free texting worldwide, and calls to Mexico or Canada? Sweet! Those are free too. But step anywhere else and suddenly you're paying per call or megabyte, and it's not cheap. No global roaming, so if you travel, it's kind of limiting. Boost Infinite gets fancy with its higher tier plans. Calls and texts included for lots of countries, and their add-ons are pretty budget friendly. But their cheapest plan still needs an add-on, so keep that in mind. Still, overall for international stuff, Boost makes it way easier and more affordable. So, Boost Infinite wins in this category. On to hotspot features. Mint Mobile is generous here. Hotspots included, up to 10 gigabytes if you're on unlimited before it slows down. And no shady add-on fees, which is honestly refreshing. Downside, you only get so much before the speed dips. Boost Infinite lets you add a hotspot for $10 a month. Or it's built in if you go for pricier plans. But if you're a cheapskate like me and stick to the basic plan, hotspot isn't included. So, both have their quirks, honestly. Not really a clear winner here. Let's call it a tie. All right, last up, support and experience. Mint Mobile is super streamlined, all digital. You activate and manage everything in an app. It's quick, but if you actually want someone to help you face-to-face, yeah, that's not happening. I gotta say, customer service reviews are kind of meh. Boost Infinite is way more personal. Tons of stores. You can get help in person or handle stuff in their app. Some folks have had complaints about billing or service, so it's not perfect. But overall, if you like talking to a real person, Boost Infinite is your best bet. Winner here. So, mapping out the scores, you can see Mint is a king for price and plan options, and Boost Infinite absolutely nails coverage, roaming, and support. The differences are pretty clear when you see it all side by side. So, honestly, here's how it all shakes out. If your number one thing is saving cash and you're cool with managing everything online, Mint Mobile is a no-brainer. But if you want the flexibility of monthly payments, travel a lot, or just want to pop into a store and talk to real humans, Boost Infinite is way more your vibe. Was this comparison helpful? Drop your thoughts below. And hey, stick around because we've got even more carrier face-offs coming up